All right, we wanted the narrated version. Here we go. There's my little front yard. We're gonna scoot down the driveway. So it's nice and flat, easy. Here is Jerk Neighbor's driveway. And here's his front yard. And he's all upset because I won't sell him this property. So I get to do this and he gets to watch me as we go up our trail. I got trees everywhere. We've got trees on the ground everywhere. A nice big old red root ball. There's another one there. And here we start getting down to the lower part. There is the property line right there. And since I made a trail in my yard, he had to make one in his. But my tractor's bigger, so I have a bigger trail. And the only way to get all these dead trees out of here is to get something down here to haul them away. And down here, that's a little stream down there. You can't really see it this way. There's a better shot of it up here. There's all these ferns where the stream grows. There's a ferns, and here is more ferns. Here's a spot in the stream, and it's not flowing because it's not raining yet. This is the tricky part. Especially holding a camera with one hand, steering. There's a tree that's come down a little bit. Ugh. This is what the Sasquatch do. They take trees like this and bend it over your trail to tell me that this is their trail, not mine. But too bad for them Sasquatches, because this is mine. There's another tree down there. All this trail is either around live trees or around dead ones that are taking up too much room. There's termites or something eating that tree. There's another big old tree. There's this one. That one almost hit the house. It's hard to see, but right in the very middle is my roof. And that tree knocked down a tree behind it, and they both almost landed on my roof. And so right here, you can't, this pole and that pole right next to those two little trees, there's a cattle fence. So that's my property line there. And over there, there's more trees. This tree has been here so long, stuff is growing out of it. There's one that's snapped, that's the top of this tree. And then if we go over here, there's where it is, out of the ground. Then there's another one, that one goes all the way back there, but that one's not on my property. Here's the property line, this pole right here. And we go back downhill to get away from those things that we just saw up there. You can't ride a cart straight through them. And that one is the last one that fell. And Jackie's friend took my chainsaw and cut that up so we didn't cross the path. Here's our fire circle down in there. We can ride down here. This is Pet Cemetery and fire circle. And since we're past that tree, we're back up. There's more, and we got this one right here. That's a top of a tree from somewhere. Now where the fire circle is, that was the center property. Now we're on the left side property. And we're Jerk Neighbor, that was the first side. And then we go down all the way down here. And here's another dried up stream. It comes from up there somewhere. And the stream is the property line, so there's a piece of it. And then we come to this guy. Ride pretty much all the way along the size of that tree, and then there's the one that fell this way. Right. Right here, the roots are just not big enough to have a tree that size. Now, that way goes back to where the camper is. This way goes back to the front of the house. And we're coming up to my newest neighbor. Seems like he's a decent guy. He built himself a shop. And he's got a couple of campers. He's even got a shipping container down there. He hasn't built his home yet. He's coming from somewhere out in the Midwest, so he's here sometimes, he's here, and he's not. But he built himself a pretty nice big shed, and he's got his camper there for the nights that he does stay. Now we go back up here. And boom, back to the driveway. But we do have, we can go back over and visit the neighbor, and visit him. Uh-oh, there goes a squirrel. So we came up this way before, the first part of the trail. And then we went left right here, but we're going to go right this way. This was the first part that I made because this pile of trees and stuff was my first intent of getting this stuff out. I drive around with my chainsaw and I do my little cart on the back of my golf cart, and I fill up the cart and bring the wood down by the house. And then here we have these trees. I don't know if somebody did this, but we call them the hugging trees, and somehow they're hugging each other. And now we're just leaving for the first half, for the first third of the property again. We're back to where the house, the tree that fell on the house over there. So we can go down here, and this is a fun hill going up or down. A little bumpy. And we can go this, and then we went up the last time we were around here. Now we're gonna go this way, and there's the camper, there's the boat and the food trailer, and my awesome 4x4 Chevy. And there's that tree then laying there. This is where idiot that was going to build his dream home. That's what's left of it. And the storm decided it was going to break off this tree and stab it right into his foundation. So that tree's just sticking up there. There's the rest of it. Just laying on the ground, probably collecting termites, which is my whole goal of this trail. Here's another one. We have that one. And these branches are from not too long ago. They came down. That tree's been down for a while. And then we have trees over here. That's that one that's been down that way. And it goes all the way up here, and then way back there, you can see one leaning. That's not all the way on the ground yet. And that's the top of a tree I'm sitting next to. More logs. Holly trees. I hate holly trees. I can't kill holly trees. They prickers all year round. You just can't get rid of them. So there's Idiot's dream house. Hilda was thrilled when I knocked that down. And there we go, back to over this way. And down there is where the second stream is. You can see that down there is, and then we're right back up here to where the new neighbor is.